If you think you're inconsistent because you lack discipline, you're wrong. You're inconsistent because you're trying to force yourself to do something your identity and nervous system don't feel safe doing. Discipline is not the answer. Alignment is. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Sherman Rivers. Today we are dismantling one of the biggest myths in the creative world. If you just had more discipline, you'd be more consistent. See, creators beat themselves up about discipline more than any other group. But the truth is simple. You don't need more discipline. You need more identity alignment. Let me show you why. See, discipline doesn't fix emotional resistance. Creators often think, I need to force myself. I need to stop procrastinating. I need to stick to my schedule. I need to push through. But these are attempts to overpower emotional resistance. Here's the truth. You can't out-discipline your nervous system. If your creative process feels unsafe, no amount of discipline will override that. Your body will always win. Discipline works for tasks, not for identity-based creation. Discipline works for chores and check boxes and repetitive tasks, mechanical actions, simple habits. But creation is not mechanical. Creation is emotional. Creation is expressive. It's vulnerable. It's identity-based. It's uncertain. It's revealing. You can discipline your behavior, but you can't discipline your identity into expression. Identity must be allowed, not forced. You see, consistency isn't a discipline problem. It's an identity problem. You are consistent with what feels like you. Think about it. You don't need discipline to breathe. You don't need it to talk or to laugh or to play or to share ideas with a friend. You don't need it to express something that you're passionate about. Why? Because these are natural expressions of your identity. When creation aligns with who you are, consistency becomes effortless. When it doesn't, you feel resistance. And resistance gets mislabeled as a lack of discipline. Hey, quick break, quick message. If you are stuck forcing output or constantly trying to control your creative process, this is for you. Creator Metaphysics is a free weekly newsletter exploring why creators struggle and how clarity replaces force. Join free at creatormetaphysics.com or scan the QR code you see on your screen. There's also a link down in the description. So why do creators become inconsistent? Creators become inconsistent when they create from fear, they create from approval, they create for validation, they create from obligation, they create from pressure, or they create from control, or they create from insecurity. Inconsistency isn't a flaw, it's feedback. Feedback that the way you're creating is out of alignment with your identity. And here's the thing. Discipline without alignment causes burnout. When you force creativity through discipline alone, you exhaust yourself, you resent the work, your quality drops, your nervous system destabilizes, you lose your voice, you disconnect from purpose. You burn out. Forced creativity kills passion. Alignment fuels it. So what actually creates consistency if it's not discipline? Consistency comes from identity clarity. You express what feels like you. It comes from emotional safety. Your nervous system feels protected. It comes from purpose. You're connected to why you create. Why you create. It comes from surrendered expression, not forced, but allowed. And it comes from self-trust. You believe in your voice and your process. When these are in place, you don't need discipline to create. Your creativity becomes self-generating. So here's the new model. Alignment to expression to consistency. The old model was discipline to action to consistency. That leads to burnout and avoidance. The new model, Creator Metaphysics, goes from identity alignment to emotional safety, to natural expression, to effortless consistency. You don't become consistent by pushing harder. You become consistent by becoming yourself. So here's a thought. The myth of creative discipline has caused more shame, guilt, and self-blame than almost any other idea in the creative world. But now you know the truth. You don't need to force creativity. You need to align with who you really are. In the next series, we go deeper into that alignment by exploring letting go of what you can't control as a creator.